Debt can feel like quicksand, easy to fall into, hard to escape. But with the right mindset and strategy, you can avoid common traps and start building a future that puts you in control. In this video, we'll break down how to spot debt traps before they happen, how to handle the ones you're already in, and practical steps to protect your financial freedom long-term. Before we dive in, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a tip that helps you stay ahead of debt and in charge of your money. Let's take back control. Understanding common debt traps. The first step to avoiding debt traps is recognizing them. Credit card minimum payments are designed to keep you paying forever. When you only pay the minimum, you're essentially paying rent on your debt rather than eliminating it. A $5,000 credit card balance with 18% interest will take over 30 years to pay off with minimum payments alone, costing you over $16,000 in interest. Payday loans are another predatory trap. These short-term, high-interest loans often carry annual percentage rates exceeding 400%. Borrowers frequently find themselves in a cycle where they take new loans to pay off old ones, creating a spiral of debt that becomes increasingly difficult to escape. By now, pay later services seem convenient, but they encourage impulse purchases and can lead to overextension. Multiple payment plans can quickly add up, making it easy to lose track of your total financial commitments. Creating a bulletproof budget. Your budget is your first line of defense against debt traps. Start with the 50-30-20 rule as a foundation. 50% of your income for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. However, if you're currently in debt, consider flipping this to prioritize debt elimination. Track every dollar that comes in and goes out for at least 1 month. Use apps, spreadsheets, or even pen and paper, but be ruthless about accuracy. Many people discover they're spending significantly more than they realize on subscriptions, dining out, and impulse purchases. Build your budget around your fixed expenses first: rent, utilities, insurance, and minimum debt payments. Then allocate money for variable expenses like groceries and transportation. Whatever remains should go toward building an emergency fund and paying down high-interest debt aggressively. Building your emergency fund shield. An emergency fund is your best protection against falling into debt traps. Start with a goal of $500 to $1,000, even if you have existing debt. This small buffer can prevent you from reaching for credit cards when unexpected expenses arise. Once you have your starter emergency fund, work toward 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This might seem overwhelming, but approach it systematically. Set up automatic transfers to a separate high-yield savings account, even if it's just $25 per week. Small, consistent contributions compound over time. Consider your emergency fund sacred money. It's not for vacations, holiday gifts, or that great deal you found online. It's specifically for genuine emergencies like medical bills, car repairs, or unexpected job loss. Having this cushion gives you the power to say no to predatory lending options when life throws you curveballs. Strategic debt elimination methods. If you already have debt, you need a strategic elimination plan. The debt avalanche method focuses on paying minimums on all debts while putting extra money toward the highest interest debt first. This approach saves the most money in interest over time. The debt snowball method targets the smallest balance first, regardless of interest rate. While this costs more in interest, it provides psychological wins that help maintain momentum. Choose the method that aligns with your personality and motivation style. Consider debt consolidation carefully. A personal loan with a lower interest rate than your credit cards can simplify payments and reduce interest costs. However, avoid the temptation to run up new credit card balances once they're paid off through consolidation. Smart credit management. Your credit score affects everything from loan rates to insurance premiums and even job opportunities. Pay all bills on time. Keep credit utilization below 30% of your limits and maintain old credit accounts to preserve your credit history length. Avoid closing old credit cards unless they have annual fees you can't justify. The available credit helps your utilization ratio, and the account age benefits your credit score. Instead, use old cards occasionally for small purchases to keep them active. Monitor your credit report regularly through annualcreditreport.com. Look for errors, unauthorized accounts, or signs of identity theft. Dispute any inaccuracies immediately, as they can significantly impact your score and borrowing costs. Protecting yourself from predatory lenders. Predatory lenders target people in financial distress with promises of quick cash and easy approval. Red flags include guaranteed approval regardless of credit, pressure to sign immediately, and fees that seem excessive relative to the loan amount. Always read the fine print and understand the total cost of borrowing. Calculate the annual percentage rate yourself if it's not clearly disclosed. If a lender is reluctant to provide clear terms or pressures you to decide quickly, walk away. Legitimate lenders will give you time to consider your options and will clearly explain all terms and fees. They're also licensed in your state and have physical addresses, not just P.O. boxes. When in doubt, research the lender online and check with your state's financial regulatory agency. Building long-term wealth. Avoiding debt traps isn't just about staying out of trouble. It's about creating opportunities for wealth building. Once you've eliminated high-interest debt and established your emergency fund, redirect those payments toward investment accounts. Take advantage of employer matching and retirement plans, as this is free money that compounds over decades. Even if you can only contribute enough to get the full match initially, this step significantly impacts your long-term financial security. Consider opening a Roth IRA for tax-free growth and flexibility. You can contribute after-tax dollars and withdraw contributions penalty-free for emergencies, making it a dual-purpose account for both retirement and additional emergency funds. Developing financial discipline. Financial discipline is a skill that improves with practice. Start by implementing a 24-hour rule for non-essential purchases over a certain amount. This cooling-off period helps distinguish between wants and needs while reducing impulse buying. Automate your finances wherever possible. Set up automatic transfers to savings, automatic bill payments to avoid late fees, and automatic investments to build wealth consistently. When good financial habits are automatic, they require less willpower to maintain. And that's how you avoid debt traps and start building a future on your terms, not the lender's. Whether you're just starting out or digging your way out, every smart step forward makes a difference. If this video helped you see debt differently, hit that like button. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-world financial advice. Turn on that notification bell, because your journey to financial freedom deserves your full attention. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay informed, and stay in control.